welcome. It's 11 past 11 in Belgium, in Europe. Welcome every Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. All the Scorpio babies. I was hearing, what is this song? Who is it singing? Dee 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 dee. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da 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 na 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 na. I don't know. Is this Elton John or somebody more recent? But it was a nice in my kitchen. I had to make a coffee. Stay wild, Moonchild. Let's start this day well, Scorpio. I'm here. I sometimes schedule these readings a little bit tight, but I was already talking about sacred space in my Libra reading. If you're interested to see Libra reading I just made, but I want to make one other lesson about sacred space for my course content, possibly even free because it's such a useful info. Anyway, it's in my membership now, this course content, but point is like it takes time sometimes to make a sacred space for the star sign. I changed something here for every star sign. It's not the same. Like I have this commitment to this channel and even to my star signs that I want it to be the sacred space for shadow love. It is your space now, and it's your even like a decorated differently because you are Scorpio. Na 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 na. Follow the leader. I don't know. Is this a very nice thing to see? This will be your advice card, but maybe sometimes you have to follow the leader and know who is the true leader. That's maybe is very much in this kind of coming years. There's a huge Pisces influence in Positron, Pisces in Saturn. There's all this kind of like Pisces influencing us, even Aquarius power in the Pluto Aquarius is called this kind of world that it's maybe more heart-centered, but then there can be really this kind of fake prophets, and you don't have to know who is a true leader, but this is like follow the leader. Indeed, people make the leader, people choose the leader, so when the leader is leader, it's chosen and it is democracy and it is there. But what is this message about follow the leader for you? We will see this in the end. It goes together, all this reading. Today we have a golden compass in the end. Now we have just the first images I intuitively chosen for you, this kind of Victorian time images. There could be something about a house, something about maybe dream house even, who knows? It's like just like a beautiful this image. Maybe somewhere is places like this, but anyway. I know this kind of Belle Epoque style is happening in the Normandia, for example. There's houses like this, or Romania has a lot of houses like this. So anyway, Scorpio collectives, welcome every Scorpio. We are not gonna look now first predictive. Let's put the timer up. Any leader also know that there is only so much time they have that. Whatever is the term of them being a leader is not forever. I was also leading one school 5 years. It's a long time, but yeah, you can make most of every position you have. But the leadership is usually given to people that people trust that person can handle it. But in the leadership, you have to be in a lot of intention. It's not an easy position. So if somebody want to be leader, yeah, you have to be ready for handling the crap and solving the problem and all this, because that's what you call for. Take the responsibility. In this modern time with AI, who is taking responsibility of all these machines having no human heart? Who is taking responsibility? It's kind of like that's what scares me about it. That there is no actually a person behind it. It's like this kind of Wizard of Oz. It just behind the curtain. Who is behind the curtain doing the puppet thing? But you have this kind of leader related reading now, so who knows? February. What is this leader you have to follow? And trust that you have a good leader that is taking the responsibility, that you don't always have to worry about everything. The daddy, father, boyfriend, husband, what is it? Or yourself. Masculine energy, I think, is a lot here now for February. Who knows why? We have here a lot of oppositions, and we're going to look the opportunity of the month of February. So we see immediately for Scorpio collective, what is your opportunity? Now we go then to see the challenge. Scorpio's challenge. What is the challenge? February. There is 2 challenges, not just one task. 2. So we have here, okay, 8 of Cups. Soul searching, letting go. Sometimes you have to go a little bit pilgrim. This is in my own tarot deck. It's called Spiritual Journey. It's opportunity. Interesting, you're looking at my channel, and I'm often talking about this kind of spiritual journey. Let me show my own card. I like that image too. It's connected to chakra healing. You got the throat chakra, so it calls to you speak up, not to be a silent child. Open your mouth. What you say is important, even if it's a critical voice, like it is a truth that sometimes needs to be said. Only truth heals the heart. Of course, chakra healing, this is already one level up from the heart. So when somebody is already in this one, is asked to, if the communication is working beautifully as it should, the expression should be here, like artists usually are having capacities, they are using all the chakras underneath, but sometimes this chakra healing asks you to heal all the chakras below, so root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, and then you arrive beautifully to these two roots. And graceful communication, when you are in harmony below. This is already like a valve. This is connecting. This is almost like this point is the gatekeeper of those wisdoms that lie beyond, underneath. Somebody might say that underneath this is all what happens in our childhood is influencing us. So inner child healing, if the throat chakra is not working, you need just more to look in what happened in your childhood, what kind of beliefs you adopted that are not working for you, or anything like going to this kind of, because heart even is blocked. Bad things happen in a child, same with the solar plexus, you're not confident, or sacral chakra, you cannot accept your own sexuality because same thing, you are not like feeling that you're beautiful, even you are, or unique, even you are, or feeling safe. All these things influence of your communication, strangely. So it could be something you can pay attention now in February, to how like healed you are. In the sense, this is interesting. There's this winding path here. That's why I was thinking this is something about my own design. It's leading to this kind of wisdom tree, almost like a Scorpio season is in autumn. So all this year is going, and there your birthday is in the end of this year. But follow the leader, then is spiritual journey. I feel the movement of my heart toward what I love. So what is here? This is your opportunity. That this is card. Okay, maybe best thing is that I honor this deck and I just read the story. 8 of Cups is often let go something. Some new thing can come in your life. It's hard. It can be hard to let go. You're very attached to something you already got. We are here also not forever. It's like life is best in the flow. To acknowledge that kind of changes. Emotional change, that's a natural emotion, they always change. Values is more like sticking. What are your values? That would be better anchor point than the emotions, because emotions always change. Your greatness may be measured by the strength with which you know how to walk away from the accumulations of the past. Everything we have is temporary, especially material resources, so why cling to them? You need space, solitude, and freedom to make wise emotional choices. Yeah, this kind of reflective, even intuitive work. I also do part of my tarot practice. Sometimes all you need is go for a beautiful walk, and it will open up to you to understand better what you need, because of course emotions comes often from the needs that are not met. So if you feel bad emotions, those needs are not met. What are those needs then? Address that. Be honest to yourself. Do you need maybe to reflect? And that's okay. That's an opportunity to reflect even now in February. Have this kind of little habit, maybe even you could set now for whole February. Great healthy habits. Every day I go to walk, whatever is the weather. No excuses, I walk. Even if you have a dog, easier, just go with the dog. But you can go even like this. So that's for you, opportunity. And then we have the 2 challenges here. Okay. They come upside down. Why on earth? Okay, my deck might be upside down. Maybe we have to then read the shadow meaning of this challenge because they are not so bad. First is 6 of Cups, nostalgic emotions, very creative energy. And the Maiden of Fire is this knight of like a sexiest knight, having this kind of very passionate feelings about something. There's a challenge. Scorpio is the SX sign of zodiac, so there is challenge to handle your own desires maybe. Let's just read the shadow side message of these cards because they came like a shadow. Creativity and sexuality are connected. This is actually, they are in the sacral chakra. Maybe there is something about going back to heal your chakra. Chakra is connected to creativity and sexuality, and that energy is related to, are you people pleaser and martyr instead of being an emperor and empress. Like these people would be living their best life in this dream house, for example. Totally like emperor and empress, kind of old style. But then you are like just, I don't know what you're doing, but it's kind of like a little bit like a doing it smaller than you actually could be doing something maybe. That's a challenge. To don't dim your light, to not play a lesser song that you could. Okay, let's see the shadow message. I love that I have this kind of shadow decks. They give. This is wisdom and culture, and it was upside down. It's a challenge of wisdom and culture. Shadow side of this card indicates a lack of appreciation for finer things or refusing to understand or connect with one who is trying to establish common ground. And the Six of Water, the right side, is speaking about creative expression of feelings and thoughts in a way that helps you understand yourself better or that allows you to develop a deeper connection another person or other people. Channel your feelings creatively, and that expression is totally what heals artists. And you even have this in your monthly energy, the creative expression, and then it was kind of sacrificed somehow. So there is work to do about how much you express. Definitely. What is your swan song? Dare to speak it up, dare to sing about it, do something about it. Establishing common ground. Yeah, the ground work. Sometimes we cannot be creative if the life is a mess and chaos. Like we have to solve all this ordinary situation first, and that is also here. Like this can be blocked. You at least you know throat chakra could be really what you need to pay attention. Lapis lazuli is also protection stone if you want to carry this around. It's protective, like a home protector stone, beautifully. Maiden of Fire. Let's see what the shadow is that. It doesn't say in this case, but the message is very simple. Maiden of Fire lights a single candle. She gives as a gift the first spark of inspiration. And again, the inspiration is like lost. I know that I created this. We are going forward soon to this golden compass. I felt totally I have nothing to give. I felt like I'm in this compost, kind of like a mess that I just can't operate or something. And then I realize, talk to somebody actually about it, like how in the compost, even the things feel to be like a dead things, germinating all thing underneath. And there comes a new things, new life, new things, and it can be totally different than before. And so it feels like a weird that things are changing, but that's what you need. You need change, but what you also need in the loss, you need the golden compass. You need to be heart-centered to kind of remember what you really care about. When you know what you really care about, then you can sing about it also. You can really start showing the spark, like, oh wow, I love that. I want to do this. Oh, I forgot that I like that. I don't know what Scorpio would be, but I have Scorpio friends that they are very creative. Like I'm saying to some people, my Scorpio friends, like, wow, you dress so beautifully. Like, how did you combine this outfit? You're like a fashion designer. Like, remember those kind of like abilities that you have, like maybe unpickable, like a color sense, like you understand what fits together, or like really having this kind of beauty, sense of beauty. Your home is such a beautiful place. It's like actually, when we are having gratitude of things already is okay, even a small thing, even one candle burning, more things can come. Then when you start from kind of counting the blessings, you start being happy about the little things that are okay. Then like, what is your circle of influence? You start from the little thing and the circle just expands. Something like this is your challenge, to understand like any little thing. I have seen sometimes my creativity being blocked, and I started crying while I was drawing because it was so hard. But it felt like golden tears, because like if I was able to get something out without judgment, without this kind of like hard block, it was still a win. It was still a win. Like a victor, not a victim. Like it was like I got something, and it progressed the thing forward, like this golden compass. I had a walk. I had a walk in the park, and I start to remember this kind of how beautiful is just like a circle form of tarot deck. I like that circle format, and out of there, like, yeah, compass, and how even like a pendulum, it's like a compass, because in the spirit, if you ask me now a question, some Scorpio, I find it kind of boring, this kind of question, yes or no question, but pendulum, it's like the pendulum give you that even, and that's all this like directions, like this is yes, this is no, or this is like you don't know, but it's like all this cyclical thing. It's a cycle. The cycle ends, cycle start. It is very healing to think things with the cyclical thing, and even the fact that the golden compass is eventually your heart. How more heart centered you are, how more aligned your life is, you know what to do. Even indeed, you don't have to listen somebody else telling you something. You just know. You are like centered in your heart. The golden compass. Okay, now we have current feelings of your person, Scorpio. Current feelings of your person. Let's have still from this lockbox. Scorpio's person. Highest person in the universe, Scorpio. Okay. We have here, see something. Oracle of love. Wanting to know what is gonna happen, wanting to feel secure, missing you, wanting to be close, scared of losing you. So there is indeed asking from the oracles. You got now today this oracle, follow the leader, but yeah, this is like soul searching. Sometimes you have to kind of like find this kind of good omens, and like a verify, am I on the right path, and find this kind of missing cues. It can be sometimes feeling in this creative part, can be feeling like building a puzzle, like unless you got this one missing puzzle, you are not seeing clear. I was creating this own tarot deck, even in this sense, like I just design it card by card. Let's see what is here. For example, I'm like a phoenix, I rise from the ashes, but I did this card before I even did, for example, the previous card is the Queen of Wands. Those whose hearts are pure are temples of the Holy Spirit, Santa Lucia. Like, I was just going card by card, but eventually I had to make it all of it together. But sometimes you have to go in life. You do one thing right and the next thing follow. You just have to trust that. Shosikant Marash, I'm from India. I'm not asking you about my marriage date. Okay, what I need to know from you in this reading, that you're Scorpio. This question is available for anyone being Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, let's say. That is my requirement. It is safe to love. I show all of me. You can be seen for light and shadow. Why we hide our shadows. There is something about this your person think that it's time to show all the cards. Boom, 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 boom. You're great. And my heart says boom, 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 boom. It's nice person see you. Interesting. There is this, heart. They recognize like your heart still works. There is something there. You have a heart, Scorpio. Don't forget. Solar plexus chakra. I heal and grow every day. So seeing the opportunity in every day, new dawn. Tell me all your secrets worth keeping. I hold them till the day I die. Baby, I feel it in my bones. There is something in the darkness you hide. So I want to dig a little bit deeper with you. I'm Scorpio. So nice to have a partner, somebody wanting to go deep, because Scorpio is the deepest ever emotionally able fixed sign. They appreciate that depthness. Depthness there is like something there. Groundwork is indeed needed. It was mentioned even this you need the grounding. Good groundwork. The relationship. You are on the verge of having a life that most people can't even begin to imagine. This is from the Limitless movie. Eddie Mora played by Bradley Cooper, and there was some brain booster drug in this movie. But anyway, point is, there is your person see that you are the kind of Bonnie and the Clyde. There is like you are the perfect partner in crime. Like there's something like something about you, Scorpio. You fit the shoe. The Hunter. The Hunter by Dancy. Call me the Hunter. That's my name. Pretty young thing like you is my only game. Don't use no love gem. Don't need no kissing. When I get a hold of you, honey, gonna light you up like a Christmas. I ain't no use to run, babe. Ain't no use to hide. Cause I've got you in the side of my burning. Wow. They get kicks about thinking about you. Maybe that indeed. Keep the fire going. There is the person see you like this kind of passionate person. Even you would be a little bit like having like a lost hope. There is this attractive thing about you. You are having this strong SX powers. The sun is alone too, but it still shines. Stephen Hawking. Yeah, something like the word of the day. How much can happen in one day, and how beautiful is that? Anyway, sun is of course any masculine energy, but anyway, this is now current feelings of person. Now we look the golden compass. There is people asking. Only thing I will, if people start to kind of spam many times the same question, it's not nice. I would rather recommend you to say that you're Scorpio. Then I read your comment. That's my new policy here. Like you have to be Scorpio in the Scorpio reading. There is that this is a sacred space for Scorpios. Once in a month I come and I create this for Scorpio. Everything here is for Scorpio. Let's put more time. So if you don't say you're Scorpio, then it's not yet your time. Next, I will still come today for Sagittarius. So now let's do the golden compass. This is your monthly tarot spread. I've created you. If you want to see the visual, it's on my community post in the YouTube channel, and you can see how I've created it. You can do it at home too. So we go first to south, where you're coming from. What is kind of this starting point now to go into February? What you're leaving kind of behind you. Just this soul searching. What is kind of you have to leave behind you. And now what is front of you that you would not see? But now I show you, Scorpio, and the next move to make this. Let's see. Okay, Queen of Swords. Wow. Cut the crap queen. Powerful, beautiful queen. It can be air sign queen related often. Wonder if there's Scorpio qualities, because Scorpio can really be like the sharply going almost like a chirurg. There's this pointy communication can be, but let's read this card. I'm not going to interpret now. I better read this for you. That's in your foundation, this kind of very logical, wise woman that moves if the Scorpio card is the pain card, 5 of Cups, this queen can transform the pain to wisdom. So there's this leadership abilities in the sense to nurture the wisdom, take wise choices, logical even, able to be a bit cold. Yeah, maybe the cold queen is a little bit here. Somebody could say cold heart. I think it's just sometimes you need to really know what you want and then like cut the crap. Sanskrit Mastery say thank you so much, love from India. Yes, I'm going to continue still this golden compass for Scorpio. So this is where you're coming from. Nothing should distract you from what you have chosen to do or from your duties. Be detached but not cold, impartial but never indifferent, involved in what you are doing but without emotional attachments that override your mastery. With this conduct, you will always persevere, avoiding the traps that would slow you down. Yes, it's kind of warrior queen. I call this also sometimes queen of chaos. She can like handle it. She can make sense of it all, like a material, get clear plans out of like the dreams into the material world with the plans. The goals has to happen. Cut the crap, cut the weeds, cut the unsuccessful things, and let's focus what we really want to get done here. Okay, this is sharp communication. This opening the mouth. She's definitely not silent side. Let's see here. What is behind you? Magician. Not bad neither. Artistically mysterious person in the workshop, able to get directly from the source things in the material plane. Very manifestor person. You're leaving this behind. Why? Let's see. Major Arcana card. Have you been with some artist who is like this? Or yourself, that you, it's a lot of like a spotlight to be in this kind of position. Always have the answer, always develop things. But anyway, let's see. Those who know the universal laws are able to play with the 4 elements and the concepts that correspond to them. Water, emotions, fire, power, earth, matter, and air, mind. Be careful though, have an ethical purpose, a deep vision that you make your own. Perhaps invent from nothing. To undertake the practice of magic is divine, wise, and not an end of itself, unbalanced and aimed at selfish accumulation. You have strong positive creativity and ability to transform reality according to your intentions. You possess the skills required to start what you want or be asked to undertake. This is the time to dare. Actually, this is all about swords, about daring to do something, even very big, courageous kind of warrior style, like I'm gonna dare to say this, I'm gonna dare to do this. Here also this dare talking, what is it? This is the time to dare to show who you are or who you can be. Magical and spiritual acts are favored now, and anything that seemed difficult will be easy for you as long as you respect this power. So interesting, same line of the follow the leader is what is this meaning that there's this kind of very leader type people here now. This is a power conflict. Why you're leaving this magician behind? Following the leader. Let's see. In the future, what lies in front of you? Okay. Passionate, neither one, sexy knight. And Ace of Wands, also such a passion potential. It's really follows thing too, but like really this firepower is here in both ways. Does this mean that there is some new passion person, even like having a Valentine? Is this like another man coming here to leave this guy to be, and then focus on this one, because this is like a very like a builder night. This two, this is the let's say the hot lover, or you yourself wanna be this way, really fire going on here. Okay, let's read this. Yeah, Ethereal is here. I remember me, your last reading really touched me, but I came here with a question today, and that is that I want to reconcile with my ex, but it is good decision or not, that is my question. Ethereal, say first, I don't remember, did you wear Scorpio? Because I have this new rules for my community that I only do in this kind of horoscope star sign reading that sign. Even if you would pay or anything, I will do. I will just do them somebody who has that star sign. So are you Scorpio? That's my question. Anybody asking question now, say first, yes, I'm Scorpio, this is my question. I will pick one question from the audience soon, but this is now golden compass in the east. What lies in front of you is this impetuous actions and virtuous passions are and will be your strength. Be inspired and inspiring. Gather your courage and provide it to others. In victory, do not boast. Share the glory that is not yours alone. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Same suit, but the kind of huge potential in the future. Okay, Ethereal is a Scorpio, and Eric too is saying a Scorpio. There is two Scorpios already. Like, so now shoot your questions. Soon I'm gonna answer. I pick one of you. It's a good that indeed there's some Scorpios really watching. That's why what I want. So we have here Ace of Wands in your future position. What lies in front of you? The advantage of the sexual and creative energy that is coming your way. You will be able to employ it to seize new opportunities and start new ventures. The momentum must be followed now without delay, with courage, giving the best that you're capable of. Draw from the depths of your mastery and bring it into the manifest world. Wow, it's in the same line of this. It's almost talking about your mastery, because this is mastery. You are drawing from the mastery accumulated. This could be even you in the past. You have been doing studies, whatever, to gain the mastery, gain the power, and now it's time to use all that thing. Draw from the depths of your mastery and bring it into the manifest world. While this, what the manifestor magician does, now you need this kind of very, let's say sexual power is creative power, and it showed in your challenge for the month even. Put the fire on. They were upside down. You were maybe not confident completely being here singing your song, but that's what is needed now, to be daring even. Okay, let's see. Now next move to make is Ace of Cups. Wow, you have two aces. Magician is always working with aces. You got them too. So you get the emotions completely, Ace of Cups, Graal, and the passion, purpose. And that's the next thing, understanding really the what moves you, like with your heart, what really you care about, what is the love that you can give, because often we are kind of like almost like stopping us to love, and we can love first. Even we can start loving actions immediately ourselves without waiting somebody else to spoil us. Good thing about February, this is really like a love month, heart month, and you have this what next, Ace of Cups. The cup you hold in your hands is the Grail, the chalice of life and the complete cure for all evil. Pour out its bright contents to anyone who needs it, including yourself. A powerful wave of spiritual newness is coming, and the beginning of an event that will bring love, peace, and great awareness. Wow. These are new beginnings. It's almost like a new year, new beginnings. So new beginning of like a project, But of course, nothing happens. You have to take action after you get this kind of power. You could be getting a power as a leader, even power, a position in the work, power in the sense that you feel this huge attraction to somebody, this sexual power, or like this emotional, like a wisdom, or like awakening, almost like sometimes you get very emotional about our like this accepting all parts of ourselves can be very emotional. But it can give you a revelation about the next step to make. Indeed, your emotion can guide you, the positive emotion especially. Negatives are needs that are not met, so of course those are your guidelines too. What is not there yet, what is lacking, at least you're aware of it. I still read this, follow the leader. So Scorpio advice, follow the leader. Every life is teaching tool for others. Wait, every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. You are being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service of others to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into talisman of wisdom. It's really like this, you're coming from like this is crystallizing the wisdom, the tears, like a diamond tears, wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you will lead others into the light. You will be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. And this is actually same line. Interestingly, this is actually meaning that. Lead with love. That's how you can be a good leader. Lead with love. There is another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishment you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. Yeah, you could make this kind of family tree of leaders that you are looking up to and be like aware. Like artists should do this to know the kind of heritage that you are like getting your power, like what are your kind of the artists you look up to. If you're artist, you want to be yourself, you always have somebody who did before something, who are those who did it well, so you can kind of like go beyond that when you kind of study the masters, past masters. What is that? Past masters, and you are giving some new twist and swag into this whole thing and leading with the heart centered wisdom. Okay, this is Scorpio's Scorpio's intuitive February reading now. And now I will read what is here. This really bright light, very hard to. I think I have to do something about this window. I can't see anything. Whew. Oh my god. Block the light. See your comments. Oh, oops. I'm putting one of my painting to block the light because I couldn't read even comments anymore. Let's see. We have here, let's see from the beginning, who is Scorpio? Currently among we have to see who is Scorpio. April say hi, remember me, your last reading really touched me. And this, I already read this comment, but it's a good thing that indeed something I want to reconcile with my ex, but is it a good decision or not? That is my question. And did you make a follow-up question? Will it be good decision to reconcile with my ex? Remember that Mr. X-Man. Yeah. Will it be? It's like I have done a reading, but I start from the clean slate every time I do a reading. I know I did you a reading for sure, but I have no details in my mind. Maybe my higher self know everything, but most likely yes. so I can trust that. like same cards might happen even here, because the spirit guides are like remembering everything. The human Silva doesn't. But anyway, let's see. We are cleaning this table for you. I will take you. I saw there was Eric too. Eric says, I guess, oh, Eric has been already around here so much to wait this reading. So kind of, let's see if we have time, because time is sensitive in the sense that I have Sagittarius starting. I think I started late, so I think I have soon starting Sagittarius. Maybe 10 minutes I have left, so I have to be kind of fast. I cannot be ages here. I'm gonna look into this X situation with the ethereal, because it can be it's a nice thing to solve for February. I know myself, like a little story here that, no, I don't know how much I can tell this person's stories, but it can be a disappointing thing that you wait something from your ex until s.valentine. Then you see that it's not going, and then you're strong enough to say like, okay, F this, I move forward, I go completely, like, I start seeing new people. But what if I give you a preview now and you can save that Valentine? Let's say that you don't miss it from the actual person that could really love you, that has all the secret sauce to love you. So why not to waste any moment to this exist? Let's still respect that you are having this heart involved. I want to reconcile with my ex, but is it a good decision or not? That is my question. Yes. The choices you make you. It's really like you have to be the author of your own movie and the story and the book of your chapters of your life. Kind of, you have to take the responsibility. Maybe you are like feeling a bit like unsecure about decision. Although I don't think I will meet any new person in the meantime. Yeah, but it's like that is a belief even. What if you believe like there is nobody else than this one? Like, okay, it can be really like you're imprinted. Let's see the crystal now for this situation. Ethereal third eyes is almost like, what is it that you are afraid to use your third eye almost? I know it can be scary, but I'm telling you it's possible, because me, even in my reading practice, I've been seeing like let's say a bit crazy shit. like it's possible to use third eye. This is like a challenge for you. Like if you could just know, you just know that what is for you. You really have to have this kind of leading with love. This is the next step from the throat chakra that we had now in the Scorpio reading. Intuitive thing what I'm doing also here, I'm keep talking. It's like being in the flow. Sometimes the words will lead you to the like you have to go through like the thought patterns to clear the message. Let's say like this kind of automatic writing, I could immediately say might be something for you to look into how to do automatic writing, and that let your intuitive speak and not censor anything, and just usually in the intuitive like automatic writing, you make this kind of magnetic question that is you want to solve, and this is you're giving it now, like is it a good idea to reconcile with my ex? So you give that, and then you are getting this sacred space and meditation, and you just write, and you let your like intuition write it, and then later you look it. You don't, while you write, just pen on the paper, hand is connected to the heart. It's just like a physical fact is like I'm even picking the cards with my hand. The heart is connected to the hand, what the hand do. It's almost this could be like eye in the middle of your hand. There is a power in your hand. So if you write it in the hand, that kind of automatic writing, your own intuition might actually guide you to really give you these messages about that ex. And then you read, and then you start to analyze, okay, I said this, I did that. Yes, and then you start to make that conscious decision. But you could let this kind of energy flow through you. You could try this. Anyway, now we have a third eye. It's a good idea. This again, yes and no. I was saying to you even today about the pendulum. Pendulum is completely yes and no. Let's have a little pendulum here. Very psychic. We're getting very psychic. I'm using now onyx crystal here. This is a heart, black heart. Kind of like a heart is black indeed when it's burned with some X. Can we get it red? Is it possible? But this could be now a little yes and no. I put first the cards and then I still do this. Let's see. So it doesn't influence my card. This is what I see here. So first, is it good idea? Just 3 cards coming for ethereal. Not gonna take any form unless it comes forward me. Okay. This. Still this. Now we take this pendulum moment. Very psychic. That this is yes. It's like going to north. It's compass we were just using. And this is no. Wait. Let's show to this pendulum. This is no. This is yes. Like nodding ahead. It's yes. Are you able to nod ahead to your ex? Like yes, yes, yes. Or no, no. So we will see from the spirit, is this X good for you? Yes or no? Let's ask it like, is this good for you? Yes or no? Good for ethereal, this X. To give a chance because you feel about it, what is coming. Okay. I could have a real metal cord pendulum, but let's see. Does anything happen? Nothing is happening much. It's like I'm really trying to focus on now. Let's focus a little bit more. Yes or no for ethereal X? Is it, should she give a chance? Is there some hope there? Is there some hope? Yes or no? Is it good? It's really circling maybe. It is really, ui. It is really small movement. At least there is not like a very big emotions, let's say. This kind of like a even the pendulum is hesitant. It's like, maybe I can say it is moving like a all little. The flame is small, let's say. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, 7 of pumpkins. This upside down, this upside down. Okay, in the middle these came upside down. Let's take it as a meaning. This is looking what you got, the harvest you got. So what this X brings to the table. It's almost like this is all the good, that maybe that's what you are getting, this kind of past glorification, like, okay, this was all that I had, the life that we're living. You're seeing this positive. Yeah, I say the pendulum, it said say maybe. I didn't spend more time with it, but it is kind of like almost like maybe you feel on the fence and the same energy I could feel. So that is what I got. But this is of course the crystal of power, onyx. So maybe you don't have enough power in you to be sure. Sometimes it takes time to be in your power, and when you're in power, then you can use your third eye. There's totally this wisdom, like you have to empower yourself. As a woman, you could empower yourself. You could look what I have available free, but I have membership, all these kind of chakra healing videos. You could just do this kind of very step-by-step chakra healing, and that you're completely all those up empowered, like you feel safe, you will feel good with yourself, all these kind of things in place, and then you start to be able to really know what is good for you. And intuitive works when you are in power. So this being in the power comes here somehow, that it's not such a big energy now to indeed, if you think about animal world, sometimes you stay safe when you are not taking action, because then all the possibilities are still open. Sometimes you need to see longer. This is also psychic ability. Look long enough something that's hard, and you start to see the patterns, you start to see the truth. The truth can be painful, but long enough with something, almost like analyzing, looking at something, you start to see, is this the way? I'm waiting till 70. Yeah, you could put a deadline indeed. I did in this past, it is already a long time ago, but I did this past thing that I actually went still to Valentine Day with that particular ex, and then it was disappointing, and then after that I decided to move on to date other people. So it was like, it's a long time ago now, but I remember that case was that I think by the 16th of February I was like, enough. I deserve better. But sometimes you have to see it through. Here is like assessing everything. Then we have the victory. This would be kind of the party, and is upside down, telling almost like there is not the celebration. Okay, let's go in. 4 of Wands is this kind of feminine kindness. It's like the, how you call it, Aries in Venus, was it like Venus in Aries? This is like the Aries card, but it's like the kindness of woman making a party going on, this caring, like this feminine aspect of putting a party together, let's say, that everybody's included and so on. But this is now almost like there is not this kind of party mood. Sun card, also happiest card in the tarot. It's like this would be otherwise giving you really like a green light. Now it's upside down, so this is totally like an X, not so much to party about. But then you have the Fool, a new chapter in your life. So looking these cards tells me like Spirit wanna say that this is in the center, bothering that this didn't bring you fulfillment, but it's still like you're looking there, that would there be some bones, but new chapter in your life would be rather what you should do. This is the Fool card, so it's completely new cycle. So it is again a bit this maybe, like maybe you can visit the past, but it shows you that this new chapter is better. It's much more, it makes you much more happier to have this kind of, this is a lover, of course. So you becoming a lover of life, putting yourself first, possibly even. Like you are the, you need the love first, and not that you give the love to that ex. Let's take the current feelings of your person. So this ex, you can see what they're feeling, because maybe there are some feelings that you even like a sense you're sensitive. If you have knowledge, let others light their candles in it. Margaret Fuller. Okay. Never give up on the people and places that you believe in, and fight for the things that matter the most. Yeah, that would be the question. Do you still believe in this ex? Because never give up on the person would think about you like this, like don't give up. But what they do then in here, are you the only giving here? Yes, as I'm very emotional about him. If reconcile will be after 17. Yeah, that's like giving a hope to you. But it's a kind of saying that never give up on the people and places that you believe in, and fight for the things that matter the most. So there is something to matter. It's a lot of harvest, this 7. This is like looking past what you got. You see that it gave you like some happiness, but there is this wisdom also. Sometimes we are having that inside, and we are like the kind of shadow side can be our person. We are projecting the thing we actually love to that person, and it could be not that true that is only happening with that person, that kind of love. Even the memories tell us so. This is why no, and the unknown is scary. But there could be some person who is better fit. But yeah, it shows clearly that the X is in your mind, but is totally like upside down, this kind of self-relation. So you if you go to this relationship, it has to be new. Everything has to be new. That you should have really almost like this kind of standards in place. Like there's this book called 8 Dates that you ask in every date, like focus on one kind of aspects, like does our values match, what you think about money, like all these things that can make people argue. You conversate, and you start from the completely new way. And to know that this is not the same relationship. You don't step into the river twice, like the water has changed. There is something like that. That's why maybe because if you are not able to see it as a new, it will go to the past patterns or something. And then I say, another strange thing I've noticed is that our birthdays are always same. Like if my birthday is in a Wednesday, then his is too, and that pattern follows. Yeah, you are like aligned, kind of. You are like so feeling between connected. I'm very emotional about him. So you have that. It's like the feelings that came, like never give up on the people and place you believe in. So maybe there is still something, and you cannot. There is like a little candle. There's a little flame still. When your ex feels this, not all the passion has burned. There's still flame. In the Scorpio reading, there was all this talking about flame too. So there's something about that passionate that I think you have to just be first very confident woman about your abilities to be this true lover, and that's not to always project things to this ex. Eric Dennis say, you don't drown by falling in the water, you drown by staying there. Yeah, this is a little bit like if there is something that you are even possible to meet this person, maybe you have to go and talk to this person. Maybe there's still something, but the expectations sometimes are disappointments in disguise because we put so much like wish and happiness to that person, and fact is then we are denying that is actually inside of us, that we could give it to ourselves first. I need to verify this a little bit. Now I should go to Sagittarius reading, but let's see. This is a third eye. This is totally, you need to kind of see bigger picture. Maybe I give you a sacred destiny so you start to see. I don't know which one I gave you before. Did I give you this sacred destiny in the previous? Which oracle deck I used? I feel like this tells you about what happens if you let's say what happens when you stay with this ex. Now, Spirit see. Illumination. It came upside down, but I don't know if this is meaningful, but again, upside down. It looks like almost like you're in this mist. Things are, is this possible? This ex is a bit avoidant. This is one attachment style that is not so healthy. Many men who has heart closed and to be this kind of avoidant, okay, women too maybe, but you could look videos about avoidant attachment, and of course the healthy attachment is secure, and they are like not able to completely let you close. There's always this kind of Neptune smoke and mirrors, and it's like you should not solve their issues, they should solve their issues, like become this kind of fixer of the other person. Mist rising on Alpine Lake. As the sun rises over the far mountains, mist begins to swirl upward, illuminated by the golden radiant rays of morning light. In many traditions, mist symbolizes what is called the mystic veil, which represents an entrance point into unseen realms. In ancient and native cultures, mists are associated with mystical and magical inner dimensions. Mist in the mountains represent higher states of consciousness. Okay, indeed, don't be afraid of this unknown where all the magic happens, and the fool is even the master of the unknown, trusting just like a moment, living like a carpe diem and not outcome oriented. And Spirit gives you this kind of childish beginner's mindset that it's very creative state of being, lover of life, saying yes to life first of all, and not dwell in the past. Maybe that is it's really like you are very focused what happened, but you should live in the moment. But let's see still a little bit here. The sacred landscape wants you to know. The upward spiraling mist rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians, are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey to illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see what's ahead, spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think. and you will be guided in a wondrous direction. Okay, so this tells that you have to know really what the kind of feelings you're feeling are. Is this a codependency or is this a true love? And you start to see that by making this kind of self-work, even having this kind of shamanistic works of being really self-centered. What is yours and what is others? The candle here even, okay, it can be your own inner light, but this could be even a frame technique where you're like focusing what is other shit and what is yours. What is your responsibility here and what is others? And sometimes there's a reason, season, and a lifetime with the people, and this is not giving even the pendulum didn't give clear answer. Maybe everything is kind of like open here. It is like you, there is not like a destiny moment, like this is your person. It's open because nobody has kind of make a clear commitment here. That's a kind of bad thing, because in the relationship that is really loving, you are really committed. Like I'm even committed to this YouTube channel, like that's the way things can get done. That in any artistic creative work also you're really committed. You choose to do something. You're not just seeing like an option something. You're really, that's my thing, that's my person. And unless you're like on the fence and you're not sure, they feel it and they reflect back to you. There's something about this going now to before the 17th, do the inner work that you need to know then, okay, this is the new chapter in my life and this is how I live it. I can go to date this ex also, but doesn't have to mean everything. I can be looking this with new eyes. I can be looking this, that is this actually what I want? Is this person really my person? And if so, yes, I go with it with an open mind and don't judge anything. Just see with new eyes this person. Eric says the reading resolution today, Scorpio. I'm moving on. Yeah, this is a choice. Everybody has a free choice. This would tell that you have a complete new life. Okay, one tool I gave you already, the automatic writing. That is like you're let totally like I scary maybe. Okay, I let my intuition speak now. Whatever it says, my little child, like like you could even make it so personal that you look into mirror and you start to see like who is there. Like you remember your inner child. Even next step, you put a 5 years old or some childhood picture of yourself in your phone. You look it every day and you let that part of yourself say, because the dreams you had as a child are really innocent and beautiful. And is this then the message coming through what you want for your life? You start writing intuitively whatever is a magnetic question you make it about, and then see that if you're really excited of still of this ex, okay, then there must be a reason. Is something you have to experience and you have to see before you believe it. But I'm saying like sometimes you can know things without going, almost like reading books, and you don't have to have a messy life because the books already, you can go through some books that teach you about whatever emotional intelligence stories, but you don't have to go that far to live that way. You can live through something that is safer. Okay, it was a quite long reading already, but I hope Ethereal this helped. Let me know. This X really stayed on my mind. Yeah, but if it's remember that your weakness might be this. I mean, weakness is strength too. Scorpio is a fixed sign, fixed emotion sign. You are like the loyal partner. When you are imprinted on somebody, you are like that's like I'm yours, you are mine. Like something like this is here, and that maybe they got deep enough with you in the sense that they got into you, that you felt like, oh, I'm gonna hold to this fixed. The fixed is your sign quality too, that you are like a stable. So it's very good in any change situation to be this way, because it's like a safe way to not flaky change partners all the time and stuff. To believe in, like my parents are 52 years married, is a beautiful thing that somebody is really committed. But the commitment is now. Even question for yourself. It could be magnetic question. Just not even about your ex. Let your intuition speak what I'm committed to, and make this kind of automatic Friday, what I'm committing myself to and then let your intuitive guide you. Ethereal said, it's almost like I can see a future with this extent. It is possibly like you have this vision style of being intuitive. You have vision before it happens. So maybe write down those visions too. Also, it could be very vulnerable thing. I've done it to some guys I like. Tell about that vision. They don't have those vision possible. They maybe my masculine brain doesn't operate this way. Tell about like I see us like this, or even your dream. But maybe you sometimes feel that you scared them away, but maybe they need to hear it. Are you seeing the same vision? Maybe they just see the misty thing because you are not letting them close. Maybe you are even closing off something that could be closer. There's all this kind of things you could be really honest with yourself. I'm ready to move on if it's not good for both of us, but if it's, then I'm happy to by that person. Yeah, I think you have to be honest about your vision. When you tell about like it, maybe it helps you to be confident telling about it, you actually write it down. What I have done to some people I love is that I have want to express it because expression is very healing. I have like recorded just like a flow state, like how I feel about that person, so they can listen it, and then it's a matter of like trusting, like they can handle it. If you go with really open heart, you can even break in tears while saying something. But yeah, some situation it's over. It doesn't matter what you say. They have made a decision, but you could even like put it in the words, because when they're in front of you, you might be kind of not able to express all these things. But what if you record it in the moment, you're completely open-hearted and like trusting life and seeing this vision? What if you start recording that, and you feel trusting them, you let them hear what did you say, and that could be a connection point. Just I'm giving you this kind of tools a little bit. Try to coach people sometime. Always welcome to book me also private reading if somebody get into it. That's my style. I try to coach people. Okay, Sagittarius are most likely waiting. So now let's come back soon. I have to change this setting a little bit for Sagittarius, but I still do Sagittarius reading today. So thank you for watching this. Thank you for being here, supporting my channel to grow. Oh, Ethereal, thank you for reading. Yes, welcome. I'm happy you're now here because I think if I remember, you were answered in my weekly pickable reading so that you had to go to sleep. And I was doing this in your time so that you couldn't stay awake. So you had to kind of leave the question in the card's hand, like, okay, you answer it if you answer, and I did. And so we could never conversate. Yes, I'm gonna at least have a talk with him. It's like, see yourself like this kind of lover of life. Like this is, Spirit is wanting to see that you are having this kind of, the best muse you could say is your inner child. Like, go with this kind of inner child healing, that you can put even the beautiful picture of your inner child in your phone to look like those, like, that's what I love, that's what I want to do, and then share that kind of innocence also, because innocence indeed is lost when things go wrong. We start to just close and close, like one gate, like almost like a spaceship, one door close, then the place we operate starts to be very narrow, and it's not how we actually would like to even live in our love relationship. Why to live in this kind of small place when you can have amazing ability to access all those doors? So yeah, take this kind of self-care style, go spa, gym, whatever you make you confident before this date. Dress well, whatever makes you feel pleasure, like this fool is completely in the moment. So yes, thank you for watching. I soon come back for Sagittarius. Sagittarius are already waiting. Okay, see you soon.